What Nigerians are witnessing right now is another tense moment in the long-running issue involving Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra, and the Nigerian army. And this time, the reactions are loud, emotional, and spreading fast across the country, especially in the southeast. As events unfold, many people are confused, many are angry, and many are simply tired. The conversation everywhere right now is about the sit-at-home declaration, the response from security forces, and how ordinary people are once again caught in the middle of a serious national issue. If you are watching this video right now, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. The sit-at-home order that triggered these reactions did not come as a surprise to many Nigerians who have followed this issue closely. Over time, sit-at-home has become a known form of protest connected to the continued detention and court cases involving Nnamdi Kanu. Supporters see it as a way to express anger and demand justice, while critics see it as something that hurts innocent people more than it helps any cause. This time around, the declaration sparked instant reactions. Some people shut their shops immediately. Some stayed indoors out of fear. Others came out openly to say they would no longer obey it. Markets slowed down, transport became limited in some areas, and tension filled the air. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe because this gist affects everyone. At the same time, the Nigerian army made it clear that life must continue and that no group has the authority to force citizens to stay indoors. Security messages began circulating, warning against illegal enforcement of sit-at-home orders and promising protection for people who want to go about their normal activities. This is where the heated reactions truly began. Supporters of the movement accused the government of using force instead of dialogue. On the other hand, many residents openly praised the army, saying businesses have suffered enough and people deserve peace. This division is not just online. It is happening in homes, markets, churches, and offices. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue. One major issue making this situation more complex is confusion within the movement itself. At different times, statements have come out saying sit-at-home should stop, yet enforcement still happens on the ground. This has created fear and uncertainty. Many people no longer know which message is official and which is not. When people are confused and afraid, they often choose the safest option, which is staying indoors. For traders, this situation is painful. Every day lost is money lost. Parents worry about feeding their families. Students miss classes. Patients miss hospital appointments. These are the quiet effects that do not always make headlines, but they hurt deeply. If you understand this reality, please like the video and subscribe. The army's involvement has also raised strong emotions. Some people see soldiers on the streets as reassurance. Others see it as tension. The presence of armed security reminds people that things could escalate if not handled carefully. Many Nigerians are now calling for calm from all sides, urging leaders to think about the people first. Social media has played a big role in spreading reactions. Videos, voice notes, and messages move fast, sometimes faster than the truth. One clip can create panic in minutes. Another can raise anger instantly. This is why people are advised to stay calm, verify information, and avoid spreading fear. Like this video and subscribe so you always get clear and balanced updates. Another important point is how this situation affects national unity. What happens in the Southeast does not stay only in the Southeast. Investors watch. Other regions react. Young people across Nigeria form opinions. The country's image is also affected. Many Nigerians are asking whether there is a better way to handle disagreements without hurting ordinary citizens. The name Nnamdi Kanu alone carries strong emotions. To some, he represents resistance and voice. To others, he represents division and trouble. The courts have made their decisions, but public opinion remains divided. This is why reactions continue even after legal steps are taken. Please like this video and subscribe, because this conversation is far from over. What makes this moment very sensitive is the fear of violence. In the past, enforcement of sit-at-home has sometimes led to attacks, destruction, and loss of innocent lives. No one wants a repeat of that. Parents want their children safe. Business owners want peace. Workers want to earn daily income without fear. The Nigerian army insists its role is to protect lives and ensure freedom of movement. Critics, however, worry about heavy-handed actions. This balance between security and human rights is one of the hardest issues Nigeria continues to face. It requires wisdom, patience, and honest leadership. As this story continues to develop, one thing is clear. Nigerians want peace. They want to live normal lives. They want justice without chaos. They want leaders to talk, listen, and act responsibly. Whether through dialogue, policy changes, or community engagement, people are demanding a better approach. If you are still watching up to this point, please like the video and subscribe to support this channel. Right now, streets are calmer in some areas and tense in others. Some people are testing the waters by opening shops. Others are watching carefully from their homes. Everyone is waiting to see what the next move will be from the movement, from the government, and from security agencies. What many people are now realizing is that this situation has gone beyond one person or one group. It has become a daily reality for millions of ordinary people who just want stability. Every new sit-at-home message, every security warning, every rumor shared online changes how people plan their day. Parents wake up wondering if schools will open. Traders ask if markets will be safe. Drivers ask if roads will be free. This constant uncertainty is draining, and people are beginning to speak out more openly. A growing number of residents in the Southeast are now saying clearly that while they may understand the original reason behind protests, the cost has become too heavy. They argue that protests should never remove the right of people to work, learn, and move freely. Many young people say they feel trapped between loyalty to a cause and the need to survive in a tough economy. If you agree that this affects real lives, please like the video and subscribe. Another strong angle in this story is fear. Even when official statements say there is no sit at home, fear still controls behavior. Fear does not need a written order. Fear spreads through past experiences, through stories, through videos shared late at night. People remember what happened before, so they choose caution. This is why confidence is low and trust is broken. Security agencies, on their part, continue to send messages that they will not allow any group to intimidate citizens. Patrols increase, checkpoints appear, and public reassurance messages are released. To some people, this brings relief. To others, it increases anxiety. The streets may look calm, but tension is still present under the surface. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the continuation of this important discussion. There is also the issue of leadership voices. Many respected voices from the region, including elders, professionals, and community leaders, are now urging calm and dialogue. They are asking young people to think long-term. They are asking the government to also listen carefully and avoid actions that may deepen resentment. These voices believe that silence and force alone will not solve the problem. At the same time, online spaces remain heated. Supporters and critics exchange words daily. Some messages promote peace, others promote anger. Unfortunately, extreme messages often travel faster than calm ones. This makes responsible reporting and calm discussion more important than ever. That is why you should like this video and subscribe, so you get balanced and clear updates. Another important part of this gist is the economic impact. Each disrupted day means lost income that can never be recovered. Small businesses suffer the most. These are people with no backup savings. One missed market day can mean unpaid rent, unpaid school fees, or empty kitchens at home. When people talk about sit at home lightly, these are the realities they often forget. Transport workers also feel the pressure. Fewer passengers mean less income. Some drivers avoid certain routes completely. This affects movement of goods and people, and it quietly slows down the entire regional economy. Over time, this can push more young people into frustration and hopelessness. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue. There is also concern about how young children are processing all of this. Growing up in an environment of fear, closures, and tension shapes how they see society. Parents worry about the psychological effect on children who constantly hear warnings, see armed patrols, and witness sudden shutdowns of daily life. As days pass, many Nigerians are asking a simple question. What is the end plan? Protest without a clear end creates fatigue. Force without dialogue creates resentment. Silence creates misinformation. People are demanding a clear direction that prioritizes peace and human dignity. The situation now requires maturity from all sides. It requires leaders who understand that every decision has consequences. It requires supporters who can separate emotion from reality. It requires security forces who act professionally and responsibly. And most importantly, it requires respect for the lives of ordinary citizens.